controller, but anyhow, well, a new episode of surferbrg's review time. I'm your host, surferbrg, and the reason why I got this controller is I'm going to review a game for the Dreamcast for the first time. Still a pretty good console, and I noticed it did have good games and it did have horrible games. I don't know what to say about this game. I think it was ported to other consoles, but I don't know. I figured I'd just give this game a try. This review is called San Francisco Rush 2049. Seems like an interesting racing game, so I might just pop in and give it a try. So when I tried this game, it was actually a pretty interesting game. I was surprised it had a bunch of variations, different races, different types of gameplay, different types of races or different modes you could try, stunt race and stuff. And I guess you could even save your high score in this game, which was kind of interesting. Even though I know there's some games, some people don't bother to care about the high score or speed time. But in this game, it was pretty interesting. I noticed they had a huge variety of cars, some different tracks, and different race modes. It's still a pretty interesting game to play. It was pretty fun. I think my only major problem I had with this game was when I first gave it a try, but my car went too fast that it was very hard to steer. I don't know if it's you gotta choose the right car, or if I don't know, it's because I'm going too fast. At first I thought my controller was messed up, but apparently not. So the only problem, only my major problem was the steering was kind of a little stiff. But at least you get different types of cars and stuff. And it also took me some practice. So I remember at first I kept coming in 6th place, but then after a while I started improving. Start getting into 3rd or 4th place. It takes some practice and time to get used to the game too, which I am. Even though sometimes it's hard to just try the game and play it, but I don't have much to say about this game other than it's a pretty fun racing game and stuff. I also like the music too, and the graphics are actually pretty amazing for a Sega Dreamcast game. Dreamcast did a good job when it comes to graphics on a lot of the games. And basically, I don't have anything to say except it's a pretty fun game actually, and it was actually worth it. So why don't I pause to it and get to the final results. So I really don't have too much to say right now about this game, other than the fact it's pretty awesome. I guess my only major problem I had with the game was it took a lot of time and practice to get used to, and of course the steering wheel, the main problem was the steering wheel was a little stiff. But I don't know, and I wasn't too sure. Someday if I get a chance, I need to look up. I think there might be some unlockables. I wasn't able to find those out. But I guess it could be your standard racing game or whatever case. But really don't have much to say except the game's actually pretty good. So you know what? Let's just give the game an 8.0. Just give it an 8. I should say an 8. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, why don't I just give the game an 8 because it's a pretty fun game, except it takes practice of time, and that's all I gotta say. So, this is end of surferbrg's review time. So, see you guys in the next review.